Hello and welcome to an Earthling Publications unboxing that got slightly kicked in the corner there, but that's fine because I'm sure it's packed up very nice. This, my friends, is The Dark Across the Bay. Actually, I don't think there's a "the" in it. It's just Dark Across the Bay by Ania Ahlborn, the numbered edition, which is signed by both Ahlborn and Josh Malerman. I cannot cut this to save my life because I have the pressure of a camera on me. So this is sold out already. There are no more numbered editions available. Maybe on the secondary markets, might be able to find some, or you might be able to find some on I don't think Camelot Books has any, but you never know. So the numbered edition sold out in pre-publication. I think in part due to, and definitely due to Ania Ahlborn's rising popularity, but this is the third Ania Ahlborn title to get a limited edition treatment. The first two, very famously done by Suntup Editions. So you had Brother and you had Seed, both great novels, both beautifully done. So this one, which was being released exclusively, the very first publication, is a limited edition. And it was significantly cheaper than a Suntup edition. So I'm sure there were a lot of Suntup folks who were like, yes, I'm getting another Ania Ahlborn limited edition for much cheaper than a Suntup edition. And they're getting a lot of bang for their buck. Plus they're getting a Josh Malerman signature as well. So I know there's a lot of Malermaniacs out there. We're going to touch upon this in a second. Got a nice little insert here for Boys in the Valley by Philip Procassi. And the backside has a insert for Ghoul in the Cape by Josh Malerman. So I had been given an arc. For Dark Across the Bay, and I gave it a read and boxed it on this channel. I didn't end up doing a video review on the channel. I posted a longer kind of text review online on Goodreads, over on Cemetery Dances forums, over on some Facebook groups. But we'll do kind of like a video review right now, I suppose. I also got an arc of Boys in the Valley. I got to do a video review for that one. I have it typed up, like a physical, longer review. But we'll get to that in a second. Dark Across the Bay by Ania Ahlborn. And look at that cloth binding. Sorry, we're going to take a look at the book first. So, beautiful dust jacket artwork by Vincent Chong. Kind of just a chaotic path right there, or tangled web we weave, I suppose. $50 numbered edition. There's your photo of Ania. And that same tangled web that we weave, or that tangled knot of thread, or a crazy path, is on the cover in cloth. I got a little cloth on the bottom of the book, too. Look at that. Ania Ahlborn, Dark Across the Bay, Earthling Publications. Very fine end papers. I've got copy 185, signed by Ania Ahlborn and Josh Malerman's scribble. Very nice acknowledgments in the front there. She said it was one of the hardest novels for her to finish, but good spacing throughout. It said online, I don't want to show that in case it spoils it for you. It said online, cover art and interior illustrations by Vincent Chong. So I don't know if he did interior illustrations or if that was just kind of like a generic form. It looks like it's just the dust jackets, which is fine. It's a very beautiful dust jacket. Interior art copyright. Am I not seeing it? Anyways, I'll talk about the novel as I flip through it. So, the Parrish family, which is son, daughter, mother, father, are going out to this little cabin on a remote island in order to kind of bring the family closer together. The parents are kind of on the verge of a divorce. The daughter's kind of spacing herself away, has kind of taken on this very dark persona for her writing. The son is on the verge of moving to Thailand on a trip. And all of them kind of have their own little pasts. I mean, everyone obviously has their own pasts. But they find out upon arriving to this island, thousands of miles away from their home, that somebody seems to have met them there. Some dark shadows and this very, very confusing house. Lots of just strange hidden corridors, very strange design choices throughout. And it kind of becomes a little stalker tale of like somebody is stalking the family. And this is like the very brief review. I will put the full text review in the description below if you want to read that. But let me just say, this was one hell of a thrill ride. Each chapter, with the exception of the opening chapter, is told from the point of view of a different member of the Parrish family. So, you go Leo, and you'll have Lark, you'll have Ezra, and so on. So, each chapter kind of gives you more of the backstory, another piece of the puzzle, and it comes together in such a beautiful image. Holy crap, it's one hell of a thrill ride. I hate to say it, it's not really a horror novel so much as it is a thriller. Ania Ahlborn knows how to write a thriller, though. It was incredible. So, I'm going to have to keep the review very brief, but I mean, I thought it was one hell of a roller coaster ride from start to finish, and I had to read the arc twice before going into my physical review that I ended up, like I said, is going to be in the description below. But Ahlborn knows how to write a thriller. It picks up like right. It intrigues you right from the first chapter, from the opening introduction. But it really picks up about the halfway point, and it just you finish it in one damn sitting. It's just that quick of a read. It's a very quick read in terms of page count as well. I think it's only like 200 something. Yeah, 248. Don't read that last page. 248 pages. Very, very quick. I'm sure there's going to be a trade edition at some point, but if you can get your hands on a numbered edition like this, please do so. It supports a great press, Earthling Publications. It supports a great author, Ania Ahlborn, and it's just a very, very fine novel to add to your collection. Like I said, I have a longer review down in the description if it fits there. If not, I'll have a link to the full review that you can read. Seriously, if I had to give it a rating, I would give it a solid 4 out of 5. It's one hell of a novel. I take points away because I wish there was more of it. Like, seriously, it was like that's over? It's it? Like, it could have gone on for much longer. Not much longer, but it could have had more to the stalking point. Like, it was just like, it was that fast paced. But phenomenal novel and great read that you should check out. The insert here for Boys in the Valley, not to give a shout out or to give, preference to Boys in the Valley here on this Ania Ahlborn unboxing, but I also got the arc of this from Earthling Publications, and this is seriously one of the best novels I've read this year. Holy hell. Copies are still available, which is just astounding to me. I'm going to do another video or actually review it, which is something I never actually did for Dark Across the Bay, which is why I kind of threw it in here for this unboxing. But seriously, check out the channel. I'm going to be doing, like I said, a video review for Boys in the Valley. Wow. Just wow is all I can say. But anyways, back to Dark Across the Bay, which is, the title on hand here. A very beautiful volume, a very beautiful publication from Earthling Publications. I'm glad to have another Ahlborn title in the collection, and I can't wait to see what she comes up with next. They are going to be doing a third Ahlborn title via Suntop Editions, so stay tuned for that as well. But thank you very much for watching. I can't wait to read this again, and we'll see you around.